Hi team, Jay Mason here. As a recap, in Module 2, we covered the Analytics Management Framework, and in the discussions there, we learned that many of us dive right into the problems that we feel that we need to solve, when we should first step back and analyze the questions or the goals that we need to achieve. So let's define those goals first, and then dive into the problems, and then define the data and analytics that we need to help solve those problems. Also, we learned that in that goal definition process that we can use analytics there, not only to help define the goals, but make them achievable and also track progress. In the discussions, there was some more interaction, which I appreciate, and that's really better for all of us. Some posts are very long. The questions have multiple parts, and we want to answer them fully, and there's a lot of really good self-reflection there, and it does help all of us, so that's all fine, but we don't need to, in our responses, reply to everything. I want to lower the bar for responding. 1 or 2 lines here or there on a specific narrow topic of a very long post is perfectly applicable, and when you're thinking a little bit about, hey, should I post or not? Is really what I'm thinking that interesting? I can't tell you how many times I've gone over that in my head, and every time I've made that post, I've been glad I did. And usually, or I can't tell you how often, it results in a whole additional string of conversation and interaction and insights. So don't hold back on those short little posts that help the conversation flow, especially in the small groups where we don't have the full class, so that more intimate interaction is even more important there. There are just fewer people there, but you're going to get to know each other quite well over this very quick class. In 6 weeks, we're going to miss talking to each other, and it goes by very quickly. So we've learned a lot from these sports analogies, and we will continue to do so. But let's take advantage of the diversity of our group, the depth of expertise, the variety of industries and business functions that are represented. Because if we can learn from the sports industry, chances are there are other companies and industries where we can learn a lot from too. And others in the classes, in this class, are facing the same challenges, similar technologies, and similar business problems. So let's learn from each other, and that's another aspect of the discussions we can benefit from. But also apply that in this module as we proceed. Also, as we proceed through Module 3, where we talk about processes, tools, and people, let's apply those processes, tools, and people in the context of Module 2, where we learned about our goals and problems and data. Let's apply the techniques of our business processes, these technical tools for analytics, and the various skills and people that we need to solve our business problems, to identify and collect the data that we need for solving those problems, and to help define the goals that we need. Thank you. I'll talk to you next week.